Travis and Miles, but here with Brodey Hasty. Let's talk about the beginning of the race first. How did you feel you got out?
I felt that I got out very well. I don't think it went out quite as fast last year in the first couple hundred meters, just because I went out and I felt like I was out pretty quick, same as last year. But last year I was in 100th at 200 meters. This year I was in probably top 50, and then at the mile I was already up in that front pack. So.
And the conditions yesterday, you guys got to see the course a little bit, and of course the girls come in and tear it all up.
Yeah.
How did you guys feel like the footing was through that first mile?
I don't think the first mile was too terrible, but you have 199 kids come through that lollipop after the girls already did it twice, and especially coming around that corner you go through 3 times. It was all the way out near the cart path, just footprints everywhere, ankle deep mud. So.
And you can have the best race plan ever, but you can never predict what everyone's going to do. When Seth kind of took off, what was going through your mind?
Well, I kind of knew something like that would happen just because in previous years it tends to go out in like 440 or something like that, and then it drops down to a 5 flat or a 505, and then it picks back up. So I expected, just with how many kids were there this year, that DJ, Seth, Casey, they're all just super strong guys that can just keep working through. So I assumed that it wasn't going to really go out, and maybe even if they didn't necessarily do a 440, they would keep it honest and probably go 450, something like that. So I expected it, but yet with the mud so deep, it was just exhausting.
And with how it kind of twists around a lot, were you able to see any of the other guys on your team throughout the race?
I don't really look when I race, just because my mentality towards that is that if I do well, I do well for my team. So I'm not worried about the guys on my team because I know that they have the same mentality.
And how much of a motivating factor is that, especially in that last mile when it's just so hard and up those hills, just knowing that you're having to place well for your team?
Well, I was with Seth, and Seth was in front of me in third when I was in third going up the final 2, I don't know, whoop-de-doo, something like that, whatever you want to call them, tee-offs. And then Sam passed me, and so did, I believe it was McKay John, second guy in America. Mm-hmm. And so when we went up there, it's kind of what went through my head was, even if these guys beat me, I'm doing all right. But, I need to do as best as I could, and I ended up getting third. So.
And what does it mean to you to come back here and not only get finished third, but make the podium with your team as well?
It's exciting, because, in 2013, our team made a podium spot, and that's the highest that the Southeast team has ever scored. So we matched that. It's awesome.
And are you excited, too, when you look ahead towards next year, knowing that, the target's on you now, kind of shifts on who people are watching? You feel like you have a little extra pressure this season?
Well, you never know who's going to come up. Because, I didn't expect to get 7 sophomore year. And, this year was a little bit different pressure. So, we'll see.
And kind of just looking back on everything, you feel happy with third place finish?
I'm ecstatic with third place finish because, when Sam Worley got up there, he's a 150 guy. He's extremely quick. So I didn't think I was necessarily going to outkick him. And then, Casey, he's just extremely strong. So I wasn't, once he took off, I didn't necessarily succeed to him, but I kind of knew that he was going to win it.
When you guys were in August setting team goals, was NXN podium on your mind that early in the season?
Yes. We sat down 52 weeks ago and decided as 8 guys, which is all we had, that we wanted to win. Well, race for the win, I'm sorry, because there was no guarantees, obviously. And we had our low-key goal, which was just get podium. That's what we're shooting for, let's get podium. We did that.
All right, congrats, Brodey. Good luck.
Thank you.
Perfect.